HCMC is a company that I'm really bullish on. It's a penny stock trading on the OTC market called Healthier Choice Management, ticker symbol HCMC. So I made a video on this on why I'm really bullish. Basically, to break that down, it's going through a lawsuit and we're looking at like receiving around 1.5 billion in cash for the company. However, there's a lot of speculation on people saying the company can reach a $1 share price. Now I just want to break this down and my thoughts on this and my price target and when I'm going to sell personally. Now before I get into the video, I just want to make it clear I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is just breaking down my thought process on why I'm buying and when I'm going to sell this stock. And secondly, I also want to ask, if you're new here and enjoyed the video, please subscribe and also drop a like. Now jumping straight into the company, you can see here on Yahoo Finance, its current market cap is around $450 million US, and its current trading price is 0.0043 of a dollar. So now this is quite incredible considering I bought in about last week for about a tenth of a cent. So that's incredible gains already for this company. That's already about 4 or 5x. And some people got in the week before at a hundredth of a penny, 0.0001. So people have already got about 43x gains in this stock. And now I just want to illustrate the kind of value this company will be valued at if it actually reaches a $1 share price. So just quickly, a company's valuation is done on its market cap. So the market cap is simply calculated by multiplying the price of a stock times by its total number of outstanding shares. So as I said, HCMC's current share price is 0.0042 and its outstanding shares is 105 billion. So I just put this into an Excel formula and it gives us the market cap of around 441 million. Again, going back to Yahoo, I got 446, and this is just where I rounded up the 105 billion outstanding shares. It's like 105 billion, 11 million, something. So I just rounded it up and that's given us an accurate market cap. Now, I just want to put into perspective if it reaches a $1 share price. Obviously, $1 times outstanding 105 billion shares gives us a market cap of 105 billion for HCMC, Healthier Choice Management, a penny stock that is minuscule. It's a couple of vape shops. I think they have about 12 or 16 vape shops across Florida. Now, to put this into perspective against another retail company that's obviously a lot bigger is Walmart. So their market cap is 410 or 407 billion US dollars against HCMC, which is currently 440 million, and if it reaches $1 would be valued at 105 billion US dollars. So HCMC, which has about 14 small vape shops trading at about 105 billion US dollars, is obviously something's not right there. And again, to put it into more perspective, Walmart generated 524 billion US dollars in 2020. Healthier Choice Management had a revenue of 4 million last year. So again, a company such as Walmart trading at $400 billion versus HCMC being valued at $1 per share, which puts it at 100 billion US dollars. That would mean HCMC should be looking at about 100 billion US dollars in revenue a year, which obviously is not the case. And to put it into more perspective, this company isn't doing great. So if I go all the way back to 2009, you can see here they make 3 million US dollars, then they make 4 million US dollars in 2011. The next 3 years, they make 4 million, 6 million, 4 million, then they go 3 million, 2 million, 3 million. And again, it goes to 3 million, 4 million, 4 million. And they're not growing. They're making about 3.5, 4 million for the last 10 years. They haven't been doing anything great. So a company receiving a settlement of $1.5 billion, wow, this is massive. And obviously this, for a company that's currently only around 400 million market cap, and that's only for the recent weeks. It was about 100 or 50 million a few weeks ago. To receive 1.5 billion on their balance sheet is massive. That's a massive asset, and that will obviously increase shareholder wealth. However, having 105 billion on the cash on the balance sheet does not mean it's going to be worth a quarter of Walmart. Now, my kind of price prediction and my point when I'm going to be selling, for me personally, is going to be 1 cent. So when it reaches 1 cent, it's still going to be worth 10.5 billion, which is absolutely ludicrous for this company anyway. But I do think with a lot of hype and the amount of traction it's gaining already, it can reach this kind of mark. It's already halfway there. It's all, like I said, it's already about half of a cent, or 4/10 of a cent, which means it's well on its way to be getting to that value, especially when the settlement comes through. This should increase the price that bit further. And now there's a few reasons why people are so confident it could reach $1. A lot of it has just been from nonsense being posted on stock tweets and people saying it's going to do it, it's going to do it. And it's just mob mentality and people not really understanding what they're buying and just taking people's word for it. They see a cheap stock like this trading for less than 1 cent, and they don't really understand the market capitalization, how it can increase in value. But realistically, this stock will not go much higher. The highest I could see it going is maybe 10 cents, and that is really pushing it. That is if it just if it does everything right. So there are a few things it can do, or has been doing, that has increased its share recently. So this article here outlines it really nicely. It talks about why it was up so much the other day. So it was up more than 100% after it announced it had raised $5 million in equity capital. So this goes on to say the company sold 1,000 shares of Series D convertible stocks to institutional investors for $5,000 per share. This preferred stock is convertible to common stock at the initial conversion price of $0.0024, representing a 150% premium over its February 5th price of $0.0016. So this is why the share price increased. So institutional investors are wanting to jump on it, and they paid a premium to do that. Obviously now that is still minuscule compared to what the price is now. It's already doubled from when the institutional investors bought it. But it does show that HCMC are looking to increase shareholder wealth, and they are aware of the increase that this settlement can have on their business. And not to mention, when they have 1.5 billion in cash, they've obviously done well. They've obviously created this pattern in the product that Philip Morris has stolen, so they obviously are doing something right and have a lot of potential. And you could argue they've lost a lot of revenue from Philip Morris using their product, and now that they're going through the lawsuit and this will be over, they will regain them sales, and that will boost their revenues to be justified for a higher market cap. But do you really think it's going to be worth a quarter of a Walmart? I personally don't. And there's also more stuff they can do with this kind of cash. They could do a share buyback. So obviously a share buyback will increase share prices. It's simply supply and demand. They're buying it, and since they're buying in large volumes, it increases the supply and demand element, and people refusing to sell means their prices will go up, and they'll have to pay more to own more of their own shares and more of their own company. So that's great for shareholders. So this could increase that bit further. But again, my absolute maximum is 10 cents, and my game plan is to sell probably about 80% of my shares if it hits 1 cent. Again, that's an if, that's all speculation. But my ultimate game plan is to not sell at all until the lawsuit has been settled. And again, it's all speculative. It could go to court, and this could be dragged out for absolutely years, and they might not even win. I personally think there's a good chance they will win, and also think there's a good chance it will be closed out in a settlement before it goes to court, which, for those you don't know, is looking about the 26th of February, and I think that's been actually pushed back to the 6th of April, sorry. So hopefully we'll get a cash out by then, but I bought in at a 1/10 of a cent, so I'm happy to 10x my money at that 1 cent price. And I will leave I'll leave about 20% of my shares in there, just to see if it goes up any more value. But I won't be waiting until 10 cents. I will sell at 5 cents if it ever gets to that. So that kind of puts into perspective my thoughts on HCMC and why I don't think it's gonna hit that 100 billion valuation that a lot of people are suggesting when it hits the $1 mark. Again, I showed you where I got my figures from and how I worked out. If you have any discrepancies or think seen a problem with it, let me know, or if you have any different kind of thought processes. I'll be really interested to hear. But like I said, this is my opinion and why I'll be selling at the certain prices that I set out. So thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and also subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts on HCMC in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time.